So many people say they're saved, but jacked up, messed up in the head, and blocking other folks from going with Christ.
That's right.
That was sitting out how folks, you know that you can actually block people from going to Christ.
Amen. Amen.
Because it's not just you being involved, you got a lot at stake.
Amen.
You got a lot involved, right?
Yeah.
Amen. We all go through certain things. Is that right? That's right. But it's how we deal with it. And we cannot forget, and we cannot repeat today that God allowed trouble to come on us to get us saved.
Yeah.
Right? He let us get in trouble, then deliver us from the trouble. That's right. He allowed the devil to have us and take over us, and then turn around and beat the great off the devil and take us back. Amen. Amen. Who cannot serve God? And I want y'all to understand that salvation is based on your attitude.
Oh, Lord.
Come on now. That's right. You can't tell me you saved and you got a jacked up attitude. That's right. Folks don't like me. And when actually they ask me to do the kill, you already know. It's the little bitty things that destroy us. As being baptized, going again. When I was sitting there, I wasn't going to say this, I'm going to say this because God is doing this. You know something? It's a dangerous thing to betray to be one thing and make something else.
Yes,
and that scripture came to me that blessed is the man that sitting out in the council or standing in the way of what? Y'all scared to talk to me?
Amen.
Stand in the way of what? A lot of folks are standing in the way of people that could be delivered.
Amen.
And I know where you this individual thing. Amen. I just sit and I just think I read Paul. We're talking about Paul today. Amen.
Amen.
By one of the biggest devils ever was. Turned out to be one of the greatest New Testament writers. One of the greatest New Testament writers, which almost wrote all of the books of the New Testament. Amen.
Amen.
He walked there, he had a part, started in the book of Acts, 1 Corinthians, Romans, he just wore Romans out. And for Paul dealt with the flesh, the most important part. That's why he was such a good New Testament writer, because he had a personal encounter with Christ. That's right. And I heard Paul say it while I was reading and looking. He said, you just can't walk away. Amen. In spite of what you go through with, you just can't walk away from God. That's what I heard him saying. Somebody said, Lord, thank you.
Lord, thank you.
And I look at how he wrote in Romans, how he talked about the flesh, and how he talked about end time prophecy. I got a call the other day. Somebody told Lord, thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
So my son said, Dad. Well, I said, Dad. That, and it shook me, really shook me and encouraged my heart. He said, you think, this Anthony called me and said, you think that I have not been paying you no attention from the way that you have preached down through the years, from the age of 10 years old. He said, I remember the stuff that you was teaching us. You thought I wanted to listen to everything you preached. Even though I might have went the wrong direction, but I know what's right. He said, but I was sitting there as a young boy. So I encountered some things with some guys that brought to my attention about what you have taught me. He said, I felt that what you taught, that the church was not ready for that. And they could not have it because what you was teaching was a little bit too deep. He said, but I can remember and looking, I'm out here in these streets and looking at these different occults and different religions and all this different stuff that folks try to tell me, that when I put that in my heart, that I know the difference of what's right and what's wrong. Amen. I said, now I need to pick your head I need to pick your brain for a minute. So I got some other guys on the other end. I want to be telling me all kind of stuff about these selling your soul to the devil, and about all this different stuff about occults, sororities, and organizations, and all this stuff that you're teaching. I could not understand that the people that are still in church have not grown or have not caught on for these years you've been teaching these different things. Shook me up. He said, I got to come and sit with you and me and some others, because right now we got a problem. So we got a problem that we're dealing with some stuff, and I want them to hear what you got to say about what you have taught us about the stuff that we encounter. Amen.
Amen.
Scott mentioned something to me this morning about our children, which I add on to what the different thing I have encountered on Saturday, which I know is God. I know the move of God. I know the voice of God. I'm not slow. If I know anything else, I might not know anything else, Colonel, when it comes down to the move of God and knowing God and can see God and sniff God and catch God in a situation. Because I'm always looking for God to speak in any way, speak all kind of ways. I get a message all kind of ways. I get a message looking at the door. I get a message in the movement of anything. I get a message. I can look at things and God give me a message as a comparison of what He's trying to say to us in this hour. Amen.
Amen.
I mentioned something last night about if you're not very careful, if parents are not careful, your children gonna wind up jacked up just like you.
Amen. Amen.
I see this. I see something in this church. It ain't looking good. And I would be a poor leader if I don't address it. Then Scott mentioned something to me this morning about the devil attacking our kids. Something clicked in my mind. Let me tell y'all grown folks something. Salvation, your salvation is not based on how you feel. Y'all hear me?
Amen.
Y'all see me if you want, I don't care.
Amen.
See, this is what's going on. This me generation.